a budget and need some big bass, that amp with a 12, it hits. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Micromod Dude here again with a new unboxing of my new Ghetto-licious Power Acoustik 2,500 watt monster bass amp. This is actually this
so extra,
and it's from Walmart from all places. So but you'll be surprised because this amp is actually better and puts out more power than the $250 kicker amps and Fosgate amps, Rockford Fosgate amps, believe it or not. So it's a hidden gem. I mean, it used to sell for like 50 bucks at Walmart, but now back in the day, now it sells for like 100 bucks at Walmart, $97. And but it puts out. This has been rated by some of the experts who rate amps on their amp rating machines at 700 watts at 2 ohms, which is unbelievable for the price. Because usually most good rated amps like the Rockford Fosgate or the kickers, 600 watts, their 600 watt amps are about $225. So $225 versus $99, $97. I mean, come on. So if you don't care about brand and wanting to show off because you spent $225 on a Fosgate amp, you know, this is for you then. This is for a budget person who needs a lot of power to bump their 12s, even a 15. But 2 12s will probably bump this pretty good. So let's see what's in the box here. Again, it goes off. So you can hook up your speakers either out 2 ohm, 4 ohm subwoofers, RCA. It's got what's good. It's got the high level input jacks, which is really good. We'll go over that in a bit. High and low crossovers and Class D technology, whatever that means. I don't know too much. And same information there. What's in the back here? And the other interesting thing that this also comes with the bass remote knob. So you're able to basically control the bass through this knob. You can mount it in your front or somewhere in the middle. This alone costs an extra 30 bucks. So I mean, you're getting a big bang for your buck with this amp. So basically, here we go. The specs on it again: 450 watts at 4 ohms, 650 watts at 2 ohms. What I've seen it rated, I've seen it go up to 700. Why it says 2,500 watt max watts, I'm not sure, and the distortion is 0.5%. So we'll see what happens here. So let's see what's actually inside the box here. All right. So of course here we got the package. I think this here is the high to low connector. I'll show you that in a bit, where you could tie these into your speakers, so you don't have to hook it up to the actual deck on your stereo. You could actually tap this into your speakers, so you could actually make it easier to connect for you. If you let's say you got a stock radio system that's really stock and hard to get to in the dash, just pull out one of the side speakers and pop it in through there. All right, so here's the amplifier, the thingamajiggy here. All right, the manual. Let's see what else is in the box here. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Oh, it's heavy. This actually got some weight to it. Wow.
That's what I was saying,
wow.
Pretty heavy.
So we'll put that right there on the side. Yeah, it's heavy, right?
Pick it up.
So hang on. So we got this here. This isn't even here. Here's the bass knob I was telling you about. So you got 2 screws here on the side to control it. And then it looks like it's got a regular telephone jack hook up there. That's pretty cool. All right, so we'll leave that there for now because that's all that's in the box there. We'll put this to the side. And this is the main thing I wanted to look at here. So what's interesting is that this is not light. This has some good solid weight to it. I mean, it's really got some weight on it here. So let me actually get my weight scale, and I can tell you guys how much this thing even weighs. All right, so here we got my weight scale here, and we got it on pounds because this thing's, I mean, honestly, it's got some it's heavy.
Yeah.
So you're going to be surprised how heavy this thing is. Watch this. All right, so this thing weighs 1,868 grams, which is about 4 pounds. So it's got some pretty good weight to it here. You can feel it. It doesn't feel cheap at all. Yeah. So it might look cheap by looking at it from the outside, but when you actually grab it, you could actually tell that it's got some solid weight to it.
Yes.
So it doesn't feel, it doesn't feel El Cheapo at all. It doesn't feel like it's empty inside. So that explains probably why it's putting out 700 actually good watts. Okay, so here you see the connector for the high to low. That's a little connector here you're gonna put in. You'll use this to tap into your side speakers in case you don't want to hook it up to your amp. I mean to your stereo. Especially if you have a stock unit, you can't take it apart. Or you got the RCA jacks here. If you do have your custom stereo, you just light it in there with the RCA connectors. And then we go in here a little bit deeper. It's got the gain. You could go up and down depending. Like if you're running like really cheapo amp speakers, you want to turn this down so you don't blow your speakers. We got the subsonic control there, the bass boost there, and the low pass there, and then the remote control for the bass knob goes right in there, which uses a regular telephone wire, I believe it is, a connector. And then over here, we got the speaker output here. It's a mono amp for just a bass speaker only. So one speaker is all you need. Then you got the positive and negative there. 225 amp what do they call fuses, and then we got the power output here. We got the ground. We got the remote wire should be right here, and then the 12 volt here. And then so I believe you could even take this off. So from the bottom here, I've seen a lot of people, they take it off there when they want to hook it up to make it easier to hook up. So we'll see how we do that, and if not. But basically there it is. In the bottom of it, here we go again. It's the RZR1-2500D RZR series, and made in Korea. Yeah. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. What I'll do is I'm gonna hook this up in my nephew's truck later on with the 12-inch subwoofer, kicker subwoofer, to see how much bass it gets, and then and we'll go from there. All right, hang tight. Bye. All right, so we got the little bad boy power acoustic mounted here, and again here it says it's called the RZR1-2500D or 2500D RZR1-2500D, and we got it mounted here basically. And we're running it with the competition kickers. These are the comp, I think it's the comp R. Can't remember which ones they are there. It says right there, comp R competition speakers here. And then basically, then we got the bass knob to the right there. I don't know if you can see it, right there. So we got a JVC deck there. So let's see how it sounds next and see how much bass we get out this bad boy. All right, so now we got it powered up here, and go ahead and turn up the bass knob there. Turn it up. It hits freaking hard. I mean, it bumps. It bumps freaking hard. You can hear it in here right now. I mean, it really hits. So for $100, you cannot beat this deal at all. I mean, you're on a budget and you need some big bass. That amp with a 12, it hits. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Until next time, peace out.